Hello and welcome to the Popular Science Encyclopedia YouTube channel. I'm Dr. Olivia. As you may already know, my dear friend Dr. Lilia creates science-focused content for this channel. As for me, I'll be contributing to the channel's book club by preparing videos where I'll recommend books and summarize them for you. I'll also continue to bring you exciting reads to add to your bookshelf. In today's video, we'll be diving into Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. Please stick with me until the end of this video, and don't forget to support my channel by subscribing and leaving your comments below. If you've already read this book, feel free to share your own thoughts about it in the comment section. I'd love to hear your perspective. And by the way, I'm sure you'll also enjoy our popular science videos, so don't forget to check those out too. Ready? Let's immerse ourselves in the magical world of our book. Let me take you on an in-depth journey through the world of Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. Emily Henry, a writer who captures our hearts. You've probably heard of Emily Henry. She's the author who has won us over with her romantic comedy novels. With works like Beach Read, People We Meet on Vacation, and Book Lovers, she's gathered a devoted fan base. Her upcoming release, Great Big Beautiful Life, scheduled for publication on April 22, 2025, takes her signature blend of humor and emotional depth to the next level. The book is 384 pages long and promises to captivate readers with its charm. Now let me walk you through this enchanting story in detail. The storyline that draws you in. The story grips you from the very beginning. Our protagonist, Alice Scott, is young, idealistic, and a bit of a dreamer. She's an aspiring writer who has spent her life striving to make her big break in the literary world. Alice dreams of leaving a lasting mark on literature, but so far she's been stuck submitting pieces to small magazines and waiting anxiously for acceptance letters. Her belief in herself is unwavering, but her family doesn't take her ambitions seriously. Then we meet Hayden Anderson, the second central character. Hayden is Alice's complete opposite, a tough, accomplished, and serious journalist. Despite being a Pulitzer Prize-winning writer, Hayden struggles with a sense of emptiness in his life. For him, writing has become more of an obligation than a passion. So how do these two vastly different individuals cross paths? That's where Margaret Ives comes in. Margaret Ives and the Grand Offer. Margaret Ives was once the star of the tabloid world, known for her scandalous life. Now, she lives a solitary existence in her mansion on Little Crescent Island. One day, Margaret makes an intriguing offer to both Alice and Hayden. "I'll give you 1 month to write my life story. Whoever does it better will be the one to publish my biography." But here's the twist. Margaret reveals her life story in fragments, showing different sides of herself to each writer. Alice sees Margaret's joyful and creative side, while Hayden is introduced to her more serious and melancholic persona. These contrasting perspectives enrich the narrative and fuel the rivalry between Alice and Hayden. A story that deepens. Secrets of Little Crescent Island. Little Crescent Island isn't just a backdrop. It's practically a character in its own right. Every corner of the island hides secrets, offering clues about Margaret's past. While unraveling Margaret's story, Alice and Hayden also face their own inner struggles. Alice wrestles with feelings of alienation, as her family has always dismissed her choices as unrealistic or impractical. Writing Margaret's story is her chance to prove herself. But the closer Alice gets to Margaret, the harder it becomes to discern whether Margaret is genuine or manipulative. Hayden, on the other hand, grapples with a different battle. Trapped in his identity as a journalist, he experiences an entirely new kind of connection, his attraction to Alice. This budding feeling excites him, but also leaves him vulnerable amidst their rivalry. Meanwhile, his conversations with Margaret are emotionally charged. In one poignant scene, Hayden says, "Everyone tells a story, Margaret, but your story is more ruthless than most." Margaret's tales are captivating as well, tracing a journey from 1950s Hollywood to the European art scene filled with love and tragedy. Yet, no one knows how much of what she says is true. At one point, Margaret tells Alice, "Truth isn't always the best story, darling, but sometimes it's the most brutal one." Characters and relationships. Let's talk about the characters and their dynamics. Alice Scott, a warm-hearted writer who's filled with hope and determination. Despite often feeling inadequate, her bond with Margaret strengthens her self-confidence. A Pulitzer-winning journalist with a tough exterior and a tender heart, his feelings for Alice reveal a softer, more human side to him. The enigmatic and charismatic owner of the island, Margaret is both a mentor and a mystery, and uncovering her true intentions is one of the story's biggest intrigues. Reviews and critiques. Even before its release, the book has received high praise from critics. The New York Times reviewers commend Emily Henry for bringing new depth to the romantic comedy genre, especially through the psychological intricacy of the characters and Margaret's narrative structure. However, some critics feel that the story becomes overly dramatic towards the end. In my opinion, Great Big Beautiful Life seems to be Emily Henry's most complex and mature work yet. Margaret's character particularly struck a chord with me. She isn't just a character, she's a bridge between the past and the present. The author masterfully blends romance and mystery, while the atmosphere of the island adds an extra layer of enchantment. Reading it, you can almost feel the breeze and smell the salty sea air. If you enjoy romance, mystery, and dynamic character relationships, you must read this book. Emily Henry's writing will make you laugh, think, and feel. Margaret's story in particular will leave you questioning many aspects of life. I'm sure this novel will be one of the most talked about books of 2025. Once you've read it, don't forget to come back and tell me what you think, okay? And that's a wrap, my dear friends. Thank you so much for watching this video until the end. Take care of yourself until we meet again, and may books always be a part of your life. Remember, my friend, Olivia cares about you and sends you her warmest regards. Bye for now, my fellow book lover.